This is a step-by-step guide to getting paid as a content creator in 2025. So this year in 2024, if you're a content creator or you want to become one, I'm going to show you in today's video how to get actually paid for your content creation. So that way you can turn it into a full-time income or just much more exciting. Because let me tell you, if you are getting paid for your content, you probably want to create more, you probably want to impact a lot more people, and it's much more fun that way. And in this video, I'm going to cover basically everything that I have learned over the past 5 years of actually building my own personal brand. I've built an audience of over 50,000 followers on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, here on YouTube, and have made multi-six figures with my business. So I know a thing or two when it comes to getting paid for what you actually do. But once again, this is for someone where maybe you are just getting paid a little bit amount of money, but you want to make a lot more money, or you want to create your own business with your content creation business. So once again, if you're watching this, this is for you if you're a content creator, you're an influencer, maybe you're just a personal brand and you want to get paid a lot more than what you are right now, or you want to start to make more money. Now, most likely, if you're already a content creator, you probably have a niche and an audience that you're kind of known for, because most of the time when people get into content creation, they pick a niche in an industry. So for you, that might be makeup, it might be fashion, it might be business, it might be marketing, maybe it's sports, maybe it's building confidence, whatever it is, you want to have a specific niche and an audience that you're actually targeting to, because that leads me to my first point. If you actually want to get paid for your content when it comes to making videos, you want to be known for something. Now, if you're going to be working with other businesses and brands, you do want to be known for something. Now, because I have my notes over here, in point number 2, when we go through the different income streams and how you're actually going to be making money with your content, one of them is going to be brand deals and businesses. Now, I have done maybe 2 or 3 paid brand deals actually through my YouTube channel. So that also goes to show you don't need a huge audience to make money. I only had 2,300 subscribers and I've already gotten 2 paid collaborations, which is pretty cool. But it goes back to people will reach out to you, brands and businesses will reach out to you when they see that you are known for something specific and they know your audience is basically their target market. So once again, if you're a content creator and you're basically just a lifestyle content creator where you love to show how to do your makeup, your hair, how to, put together outfits, maybe you're showing a day in the life, you're traveling, what are you still specifically known for? Are you the type of person where you like to try out new products and you like to review them? You like to tell your audience, or maybe with your lifestyle and your brand, you're all about self-improvement. You're all about confidence. You're all about self-love and self-worth. If you create your content around that, most likely you're going to get a lot of brands and businesses reaching out to you that also have aligned values. And if you do know there is a specific thing that you want to be known for, or something that you're really passionate about, it is 10 times more easier to build an audience and to build a brand and to also make money if you are really passionate about that specific thing. So once again, if you have just been creating content to create content, you now have the habit of creating content, you're really good at it, now get really clear in what you actually want to be known for, because it's going to be helpful when it comes to monetizing your content. So after you're known for something, after we have clarity of where your brand, your content is going, the second thing is getting clear in what your income stream is going to be. So of course, we want to get paid for our content. We want to be monetizing what it is that we're actually doing. So there are 3 main ways that I would recommend monetizing your content creation business or your content in general in 2025. And the first one, of course, you probably already know, but it is digital products. Now, digital products is something where it's something that's so new, but to be honest, it's still in the really beginning stages of its potential. So if you know that you're really good at something, most of the time your audience follows you because they want to learn that thing. So for an example, products that you can create, if you're in the makeup fashion industry and you're creating content, you can create either an ebook on how to do really good makeup that is high quality, feels really good on your face, but on a budget. Or you can even do a course on this is how you can be certified to do wedding makeup. And the entire course is how to do beautiful looks when it comes to wedding makeup, because that on its own is a different industry that you can actually get paid a lot of money in. And I've created a lot of digital products around how to build confidence, how to reach your goals, how to build a brand on social media, media, how to create content, and all of those have sold because there is somebody in my audience who basically wants to learn that thing. So I guarantee you, even if you have an audience of only 1,000 followers, they want to pay you money to learn from you. So once again, if you are good at something, if you have a skill set in something, even if you have transformed something inside of your life, you can create a digital product that showcases how you do it, how you did it, and charge anywhere from, honestly, depends what the product is, but you can charge anywhere from like $10 all the way up to like $1,000. Now, what I mentioned earlier, the second type of way that you can monetize your content creation and your social media business is brand deals. If you're creating content, once again, and you're known for a specific niche and industry, brands are willing to pay you money for you to create a piece of content that basically showcases their product. Now, this is a little bit different than like affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is when you're promoting a product and you're getting a cut and a percentage if someone buys that specific product. Now, when you actually build a following in a brand, a lot of businesses will start to reach out to you on their own and they will offer collaboration requests, paid brand deals, and you have the opportunity and the choice to either accept them or not. Now, in the really beginning, I would recommend doing as many brand deals as you can to, one, just get the experience of working with other brands. Also, of course, like get that income, make that money. But eventually, when you have a more established brand and a content creator business, you don't want to be working with every single brand, because I guarantee you there will be a lot of businesses and brands that reach out to you that want to collab with you, but they're not necessarily aligned with your actual business. And then, of course, you don't want your audience to think, oh, now she's just creating content to sell random products that's not really aligned to her, nor does she actually use. And I've seen a lot of influencers and content creators do this where their audience just stops kind of like watching their content, following them, because they're no longer authentic to what they want to be known for and their actual brand. So if you're going to do brand deals, just make sure it's aligned with your mission, with your values, with your beliefs, and also don't undercharge, right? If someone comes to you and they're like, hey, can you post a video for like $50, but you have an audience of like 10,000 followers that are highly engaged, $50, that's probably not a good like value in a trade-off, maybe for like 500. And don't be afraid to negotiate. These businesses, they have money to spend on people just like you, on content creators, influencers. So don't be afraid to go, back and forth and ask for what you believe that you're actually worthy for. And then the third type of income stream that you can monetize with your content is actually subscriptions. Now, this can be creating your own subscription, like your own paid community. It can be exclusive content. It can be a newsletter. It's basically a subscription is basically where someone is paying a monthly price to get access to you or access to content. Now, you guys know I have a subscription, monetized social membership, where people get access to me every single week, every single month, for them to grow their personal brands and to make money on social media. Another type of thing that you can do is, once again, if you're somebody who's helping people stay in shape, lose weight, be confident, you can start a weekly or a monthly newsletter sending out exercises, routines, diet plans for like $99 a month. And that's exclusive content that only people that sign up for your newsletter get. So once again, if you're on TikTok and you're creating content on different exercises you can do to grow muscle and tone your arms, you can just always say, hey, if you want the exact thing that I am doing this week, what I'm eating, you just make sure to sign up for my newsletter. It's at the top of my page. And if you get 1,000 views on that video, there's a good chance that a handful of those people would sign up for your newsletter. So let's do a little bit of recap. The first thing that you want to do to actually get paid for content creation 2025 is be known for something specific. The second thing is choose what type of income stream you actually want to make your money from. Now, the third thing is following through with the income stream that you actually chose and create the product. Now, this comes down to if you're creating a digital product or your own type of like membership subscription community. Of course, if you're doing brand deals, you want to work with other businesses, this might look like making a spreadsheet of all of the businesses that you want to work with, and you start just reaching out to them and connecting with them. I will say this is the biggest difference between content creators and influencers that actually make money versus ones that don't. Like, it's really easy to say, oh, we want to have an income stream, we want to make money through content creation in 2025, but But if we don't do it, then it's not actually going to happen, right? So step number 3 is create the product or start getting in contact with businesses that you actually want to work with. And before I go into step number 4, when it comes to step number 3, I always love to create like a deadline and a goal for myself. So right now I'm recording this, it's December 4th. This will probably go out in like the 2nd or 3rd week of December. But if you have a goal to make like a certain amount of money, or you want to work with like a certain like number of brands or a certain brand on its own, make the goal and the deadline to work with this person or have this income stream set up by a certain date. If you're already working on your goals on your business, getting paid before the new year, that's amazing. Maybe set the goal of, landing your first brand deal, or maybe having your product up and running by like January 1st or January 15th. When you actually set a deadline for something, it's going to push you to actually meet that versus just saying, oh, I want to make money and, I'll figure it out in the new year. Now, one of the biggest things when it comes to monetizing your content on social media is creating content that actually sells, because I cannot tell you how many times I see content creators and they have products that they're selling or brands that they're working with, but the content they're creating isn't actually like selling. It's not geared and it's not structured to get people to actually buy. So you want to create content that sells. That's step number 4. So this might look like, once again, if we keep going with the example of the fashion beauty industry, this might be creating a piece of content, a video where you're doing makeup on camera, but you're also recommending your favorite product. So if you're doing your foundation, you can say, hey, this is the foundation that I use, this is the concealer that I use. You can find all of these products at the top of my page. That's like a great example of getting paid through like affiliates. Or of course, you're creating a video and it's supposed to be a brand deal. You can see all the products that I'm using. It is from Charlotte Tilbury, and you can get all the products with my code for like 15% off. I don't know exactly what it is, but you guys get the point. You're not selling, you're showing, and then you're sharing. That's something I always love to think about, because sometimes when we think about sales and content, it can be a little bit scary, but if we're showing what we are using, if we're showing what really has helped us, it becomes a lot easier for us to actually sell in content. Or maybe you are in like the business industry and you're sharing like business strategy or business tips. You can share what has worked for you, what has helped your clients or people that you've worked with. And you can just mention, hey, if you want to learn more about this, like it's all included in this digital product. It's all included in this course. Once again, you guys want to keep in mind, it's like people want to buy. They want to spend their money. They want to find solutions to their problems. They want to reach their goals. They want to honestly just better their life. So if you can shift the perspective from, oh, I'm selling someone this thing versus, oh, this is something that they actually need, you're gonna want to sell in honestly every single piece of content that you create. But I have found the content pieces that have worked the best for me, I'm showing versus being like, hey, this is the product that you need to use because it's like the best product in the market, versus saying, I use this product like every single day for the past week and look at my skin. It is so clear. And that's the biggest difference between just selling the product versus actually showing it. Now, for you to get paid as a content creator in 2025 is you setting realistic and achievable goals on a weekly, monthly, and quarterly basis. I love to do this because honestly, it gives me direction of where I'm headed and where I'm going. It's easy to just write down on a sheet of paper, hey, I want to get paid. Like I want to make 6 figures in 2025. I want to make $10,000 a month. But if we don't actually have a game plan and direction of how we're going to get there, most likely we're not actually going to get there. So I love to break down my goals into like a weekly and a daily basis. So once again, at the end of January, if you're like, okay, I want to make my first $1,000 online, I want to get my first 3 brand deals, write that goal down and then reverse engineer and take a look at what are you doing on a weekly basis? What do you need to do on a daily basis? Now, of course, a lot of the times we cannot like control the outcome. So we can't control if someone's going to buy. We can't control if a business and a brand is going to say yes. So what I like to do is I like to see what can I actually control, and that's basically the input. I can control if I'm creating content. I can control if I am selling. I can control if I'm reaching out and connecting with people. I can control if I am actually showing up for myself or if I'm not. So that's the biggest difference when I see, once again, content creators blow up, businesses blow up influencers, they actually get paid for their work, for their value, for their content, is they don't just say, hey, like this is my goal, and then they don't do anything. They actually have a tangible plan for them to actually get there. And if you guys are serious about turning your content creation into a full-time business, make sure to watch this video. It's the ultimate guide of being a business owner in the next 3 months. I love you guys so much. If you guys love this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, make sure that you stay unforgettable.